Simplifying Expressions Part 2. Properties can be used to simplify or to factor expressions with two variables as well. For instance, let's look at number 5. Simplify the expression 12y plus x plus 23y. According to the commutative property, I can switch the places of 12y and x without affecting the sum. So that can be written x plus 12y plus 23y. I notice that two of my terms in this expression, 12y and 23y, both have the same variable, y, which means they are like terms. And according to the associative property, I can move my parentheses from around x plus 12y to be around 12y plus 23y, so that I am grouping my like terms together. So now I can combine like terms and simplify. Well, x is the only term in the entire expression that has the variable x, so it's just going to be x plus, and then I can combine 12y plus 23y. Well, 12 plus 23 is 25. So this is 25y. Therefore, our simplified expression is x plus 25y. You may have noticed that I did not combine the x and the y terms. That is because they are terms that are not like terms, so we cannot combine them. If there are two separate variables, then we keep those terms separate. In this problem, you simplify 4 times 2x plus y using the distributive property, which you've had a lot of practice with recently. So this one I'm actually going to ask you to do on your own, and we will check this in class, not tomorrow, but the next time we're in class, with our groups to make sure we have the correct answer. Factor 27x plus 18y. Well, this is very similar to the factoring we did earlier. So I'm going to look at both of the terms in the expression, and I have 27 as a coefficient and 18 as a coefficient. I need to figure out what is the biggest number that divides evenly into 27 and 18. It needs to be the same number. Well, if I can't figure that out right away, I can look at the smaller number first and figure out what goes into the smaller number. I know that 1 times 18 equals 18, 2 times 9 equals 18, and 3 times 6 equals 18. So which one of these numbers is the biggest one that also goes into 27? Well, 1 times 27 is 27, and 3 times 9 is 27. So the thing that they both have in common is 9. So I'm going to factor 9. So we'll do this exactly like we did before. We're going to write divided by 9 on each side. Well, 27 divided by 9 is 3. And because the x was right next to 27 in our expression, the x is going to be right next to 3 in our new expression. And then we're going to add the plus sign. And now I'll look at 18 divided by 9. How many times does 9 go into 18 evenly? Well, I know that 2 times 9 is 18, so I'm going to put a 2 here. And because the y was next to the 18 in the original expression, I'm going to put the y next to the 2 in our new expression. So I have 3x plus 2y. Is that the same thing as 27x plus 18y? Are those two things equivalent? No. I have to do something with that 9. Well, this new expression that we just found goes inside the parentheses, and the 9 that we factored out is going to go outside of the parentheses. So this should be our answer, but let's just double check. If we did 9 times 3x, would that give us 27x? Yes. If we did 9 times 2y, would that give us 18y? Yes, it would. So 9 times 3x plus 2y is our simplified expression as we factored. The farmer's market sells fruit baskets. Each basket has 3 apples and 1 pear. Use A to represent the cost of each apple and P to represent the cost of each pear. Write and simplify an expression that represents the total cost of 5 baskets. So in this problem, they say that there are 3 apples and we're using A to represent apples. We are also told that there is 1 pear and we are using P to represent the cost of each pear. So you need to write and simplify an expression that represents the total cost of 5 baskets. I'm going to ask you to do this one on your own, and we will check it together in class and see how you did.